So, how does one develop intuition? You see, this is something that I struggled with a lot, and I could not find a source of where I could get an answer as to how to develop the intuition. And the only answers I would get was, you gotta trust it, or I will get some very weird explanations and stuff. So I'm going to give you the most simplest way of how to actually develop the intuition that over time it will get better at it. So one thing that one should do is, it's not really necessary, but it's best that one actually does this. It's called meditation. The more you meditate, the more you're able to experience yourself, the more you quieten down, the more you are able to listen, the more you are able to hear what is being shown, what is being said, or the guidance. You see, intuition is like an inner knowing. So when I say an inner knowing, is something that you just know, and it's true, and it comes true. But how do we develop that? So, wherever you are in your journey, you do this one thing. Every decision that you have in life to make, no matter what it is, you always and always, whatever you feel, if you do something or you're about to do something and it doesn't feel right, the only way to develop your intuition is to listen to what you feel. Now, this is where the important part comes in. Based off what you felt, if it is incorrect, that means you made a decision of either fear, or you made a decision from the ego, or you made a decision that was not necessarily from your intuition. So if the feeling was right, it could be that you took a guess. You could have just simply taken a guess. So intuition is not a mental thing. It's not something that you intellectualize or you figure out and then you act and you see if it's true or not. It's not something that's a mind game. It's something that you feel within your soul. Something that you feel that's right. It's right here in the chest area. That's where the soul sits. So the soul can be a very powerful guidance for one in their life if they're able to pay attention to the soul and what it actually is trying to convey. You see, I've had an experience where I was faced with an opportunity to choose something that was in my career development growing up. And in that decision making, I did not want to choose that path because it threatened, one, my survivability. Two, it was not something that I really wanted. But I could not ignore the feeling within myself, in my soul, to choose and go ahead with that. Every day when I had to do this one thing, every day felt like a nightmare. Literally every day. But at the end of it, when I've sort of left that, it left me with a sense of a more competent being. You see? And that moment I couldn't understand. The reason why I'm telling you that, because in the moment I couldn't understand why I'm feeling like I have to take this opportunity. Only after an X amount of time, I then realized this is the reason why I had that feeling. Because if I didn't have that feeling, I would have not developed in this area in life. So, intuition is something that you will have to take a chance on things in life. You will have to have experiences. This is the only way you can learn to trust your intuition. And the more that you do it and the quicker that you start, the better you get at it. And the more faster you get at it, then what actually happens is you start to listen to your inner guidance, and that can take you very far in life. If you want to progress, it can take you very, very far. So, you see, I have come from a place where intuition is something that I did not believe in. But it is a real thing. And it's something that is very, very, very powerful.